You can't relate. My glowing cousin sneered, and the room burst into that easy laughter. Like I was some faded wallpaper nobody bothered to notice anymore. They passed around those glossy ultrasound prints, trading birth tales like precious gems, while I gripped my virgin mojito, fading into the shadows of their perfect world. But I held a truth that could rip it all apart. And when I leaned in, my breath hot against her ear, and murmured those 4 words, DNA says I can, her face went ghost white, like she'd seen her own grave. My name is Emily Hayes, but folks mostly call me Em when they remember me at all. At 36, I've carved out a solid life on paper, senior accountant at Integrity Financial, a respected firm in downtown Chicago, a neat studio in Lincoln Park, emergency fund stacked for whatever hits. What I lack is what my family sees as the real wins, a ring on my finger, kids in the picture, or even a steady date worth mentioning. The baby shower invite landed 4 weeks back. All soft blue cardstock with silver embossing that screamed more cash than my rent. Join us for Sophia's little miracle, it beamed, with a scribbled note from her, miss seeing you. M. Come celebrate. Miss seeing me like you'd miss a distant acquaintance at a reunion. I nearly trashed it, but some twisted pull made me hit reply, attending. Maybe it was self-punishment, like picking at a scab just to feel the sting. Or maybe I was done being the invisible thread in their tapestry. The shower unfolded at Victoria's place, my aunt's grand tutor in Oak Park, where the yards stay manicured through blizzards and every garage hides a BMW or better. I squeezed my reliable Toyota between a Lexus and an Audi, already feeling like the odd sock in the drawer. Inside, it was pure Instagram bliss, lavender balloons drifting like clouds, string lights twinkling over a spread of artisanal cheeses, petit fours, and a towering cake sculpted like a stroller. Victoria swept in, her grin polished as her pearls. Thrilled you made it. Sophia will be over the moon. I doubted that, but I mirrored her smile. Thanks for the invite. Of course. Darling. Family first. The word hung empty, like it always did here, family when it suited, when they needed an extra chair filler, when comparison made them shine brighter. I nursed my mocktail, no booze at these affairs anymore, apparently, and hovered on the fringes as women oohed over tiny rompers and booties. Sophia reigned in the middle, radiant in a flowing maxi that hugged her bump just right. Her hubby, Alex, buzzed nearby, topping off drinks and soaking up backslaps like he'd invented fatherhood. Isn't she just glowing? One Andy gushed. Born to be a mom. That one. It's in her blood, another piped up. Some women got that instinct baked in, others. Well, the implication lingered like bad perfume. Eyes darting my way. Poor Em. Pushing 40 and solo. Too career-driven. Too choosy. Too much of nothing. Gifts unwrapped next, organic swaddles. Custom mobiles, each met with Sophia's theatrical gasps. Mine. A sensible diaper bag set. Got a curt nod. Em's always so practical, she announced, drawing chuckles like it was a punchline. Then the games, blindfolded diaper changes. Guess the baby food. Em can join, even if she's never. And the stories. The pain fades the second you hold them, it's pure magic. You can't get it till you've lived it. Sophia rubbed her belly, eyes locking on mine. Em wouldn't know that bond. Some just don't. The room stilled, pitying glances my way like I was a stray cat in the rain. That's when I set my drink down, crossed that plush rug, and whispered it. DNA says I can. Her confusion flickered, a glitch in her poise. And as I retreated, I tasted the first fracture in their armor. Knowing the storm was brewing, sleep evaded me that night. Sophia's puzzled stare haunting the dark. By 4 a.m., I brewed coffee, mind racing through the cracks I'd ignored too long. I'd always been the family outlier. But questions started bubbling at 13. Why no dad at soccer games or birthdays? Mom's answers were clipped walls. He wasn't worth our time. We're stronger alone. I stopped probing. But the void festered. Growing up under the Hayes clan shadow felt like being the quiet footnote in a bestseller. Cousins jetted to elite academies and lake house retreats. Mom and I scraped by in a cramped rental in Englewood. She pulled graveyard shifts at the ER while I microwaved dinners and buried myself in books. Holidays were survival drills, Easter brunches where Uncle Richard boasted deals. Mom and I shuttling plates we'd scrimped to bring. Christmases drowned in cousins' gadgets while my thrift store finds vanished in the pile. And Sophia. 6 years my junior. The golden child. Victoria's rainbow baby after miscarriages. Pampered like fine china. She has Richard's charm, they'd say. His drive. His wit. Richard. My uncle by marriage since I was 8, a venture capitalist with a grip that closed multi-million deals. He treated me with polite detachment, generic cards, absent hugs. But one Thanksgiving, age 16, I caught his gaze across the table, searching. Almost pained. He averted. Diving into stock tips. Mom passed at 29, breast cancer. Aggressive and unfair. In those final hospice days, I waited for her to crack. To spill the father puzzle. Instead, she squeezed my hand. I'm sorry, kiddo, for the mess. You deserve the world. Sorry for what? But she drifted off. Gone forever. The funeral was sparse. Victoria breezed in late. Out early. I inherited scraps, savings, her locket. A home of echoes I locked away. Last month, a realtor's call changed that, neighborhood booming. Time to sell. The house felt shrunken. Haunted. Mom's scarf draped the armchair, her mug stained in the sink. I sorted ruthlessly. Keep. Donate. Discard. Drawers yielded relics, old postcards. Ticket stubs. Faded receipts. The basement last. Holiday bins. Tax files. Behind the furnace. A sealed carton. My name etched in Mom's hand with a hesitant question mark. Inside, unseen snapshots, Mom young. Beaming on a Michigan beach. A man's arm around her. A clinic band from Chicago General. Dated 8 months preemie. A faded paternity lab slip. And an envelope, unsent. Mom's letter. Words that unraveled my world. Victoria, it opened. This silence can't hold. Em asks about her dad constantly. She's ready to know Richard's her biological father. Not some ghost. My pulse thundered in the dim light. It detailed a fleeting affair, Mom and Richard. Pre his engagement to Victoria. Pregnancy hit as wedding bells rang. Victoria. Discovering. Engineered the blackout, threats. Payoffs. To shield her ascent in high society. You swore it was for the kid. But it was your empire. Now you have your daughter with him. While mine aches for a father she thinks fled. Dated weeks before Mom's diagnosis, never mailed. Courage faltered. I sat amid dust till dusk. Pieces clicking, Victoria's iron grip on gatherings. Mom Richard tension. Those steady bank deposits I'd traced post-funeral hush funds. Labeled support. The paternity printout, 99.8% match. Name redacted but translucent, RICHARD. I drove home. Carton beside me like contraband. Spread it on my table, Exhibit A in my life's trial. Confrontation? Civil adults would. But Sophia's shower barb echoed, she wouldn't know. Casual venom. Deeming me defective. They'd known. Sidelined me deliberately. I skipped work. Hit a discreet lab in Evanston for a sibling test, kit in hand. Results rushed for extra. Snagging Sophia's sample? Shower chaos helped. During tidy up, I helped in the guest bath, her comb brimming with strands. Tweezed roots intact. Sealed away. 3 days of autopilot. Ledgers balanced. Meetings endured. Mind plotting. Vengeance wasn't cash or sorries, it was mirroring their betrayal. Letting Sophia taste foundation crumble. Results pinged midnight. 99.6% half sibs. Staring at the glow. Rage crystallized, we shared blood. Yet, she'd hoarded the father I'd mourned. Weeks turned forensic. I audited my kin like fraud cases. Tracked Dr. Elena Vargas. Mom's old OB. Retired in Naperville via alumni nets. Posed as researcher on 90s ethics. Delivered thousands, she chatted. Notes on all. Probed scandals, she hedged. Families twist morals. In-person meet, her cozy den. Wise eyes piercing my ruse. You're no student. Linda's eyes stare back. Mom died 8 years back. Tragic. She faced hell. Delivered me solo. Father unknown faked. Saw her with Richard at a gala months prior, smitten. Folder emerged, intakes. Logs. Richard visited postbirth. Family friend, Tyrion Halls. Victoria stormed in days later. Demanding seals. Veiled suits. Pages damned, crossed billing. Cash upgrades. His sign-in. Kept it, gut said trouble. Each shred fueled the fire. Dug deeper, marriage cert post my birth. Society clips of Victoria's triumph. Richard's shadowed gaze. Facebook trolls on mom's ex-colleagues. Victoria iced her own sister, timing suspect. Timelines mapped, affair receipts. Pregnancy pivot. Payoffs escalating. Lab unsealed original, Richard named. Note, client V. Hayes retained copies. She'd orchestrated my erasure. The gender reveal invite hit, boy or girl. Join the fun. June 22nd. Hayes Manor. My stage. Compiled a dossier. Learned editing software. Crafted a 14-minute vid, photos of mom-me margins. Zoomed proofs. My voiceover of her letter amid Victoria's Lux Insta feeds, vacaes. Galas. Sophia cradled while I wondered my worth. Kept with Vargas clip, a child deserves truth. Bought portable projector. Rehearsed setup. Backups galore. Outfit, sleek gray shift. Mom's locket. Eve of. Appetite gone. Scenario spun. But Sophia's dismissal replayed, furniture with feelings. Mom perished guarding their charade. I refused invisibility. Morning of. Enlarged prints, DNA posters. Letter copies. Truth unveiled programs. Loaded car. Nerve stealing. Manor gleamed, tense. Arches. Snaps capturing bliss. Parked afar. Box in arms like staff. M. Victoria blocked. Edges sharp. Didn't expect you. Spur of moment. Big day. Box-eyed, surprise gift. Guests milled, she relented. Sophia beamed by sweets. Waved plastic. Richard at grill. Aged. Eyes evading. I lurked. Letting chatter build. 6 p.m. Victoria chimed, reveal time. Crowd ring stage. Sophia Alex poised by confetti cannons. First. Family toasts. Wishes flowed. Joy. Legacy. I rose, my turn. Victoria tensed. But waved me up. Box down. Projector live in 25 ticks. What's this? Sophia whispered. Mic in hand. Families about bonds and breaks. Click. Hidden truths, our story. Tent wall glowed, mom-me grad pic. This is Linda Hayes. My mom. Victoria's sister. Died with buried pains. Letter slide, read aloud. Gasps rising. Records. Transfers. Logs. Richard visited my birth. His protest week. DNA bombs, paternity. Sibling. Victoria lunged. Yanking cord, audio persisted from phone. Vargas. Truth matters. Silence choked. To Sophia, you said I couldn't bond, but we share a dad. The one you idolized while I grieved absence. Lies. Victoria spat. She's unhinged. Proof here, take it. Sophia crumbled. Fleeing. Alex trailing. Victoria swayed amid ruins. You wrecked us. You stole my life. Packed. Parted crowd, phones out. Scandal viral. Black cannons untouched, their reveal paled. Aftermath hit like fallout. Home. Calls flooded, ignored. Wine poured. Emptiness settled. Texts, Alex, Sophia ZR. Anxiety. Happy now. Not happy, hollow. Days. Richard ousted. Belongings lawn strewn. Vid leaked. Firm ties severed. Club barred. Sophia offline. Bed rest ordered, stress spiked. Kin surfaced, always wondered, let's connect. Ignored. Victoria's 4 a.m. Rant, I shielded you from shame, your mom agreed. Took the checks. Now Sophia shattered. If the baby. Deleted, still the martyr. Richard's note, no forgiveness begged. Thought of you daily, photo kept till burned. Filed. Numb. Sophia birthed early, C-section. Boy in NICU. Recovered. Named Lucas. Announcement forwarded, no visit. DR. Vargas called, secret scar. You holding? Empty. Anger's gone, adjust. Right. But ache lingered. I'd forced visibility. But stayed outsider. Months on. Bumped Alex at Whole Foods formula in cart. Weary. She wonders about you traits. Laughs. She can call. Not yet, divorce wars. Sides picked. I get it, but forgiveness? Separate. He nodded. Gone. Packing U-Haul hit. Seattle transfer. Integrity's West Coast branch. Will updated. Fund for single mom's ed. Mom's honor. Apartment echoed empty. Final stop. Mom's plot. Rose Hill Cemetery. Sat, told them. Mom. Truth out. Buried docs there, Earth's burden. Love you. Sorry I couldn't bury it like you. Greg texted fund setup, deleted. Money? Never the point. Westbound on I-90. Past Oak Park ruins. Hospital ghosts. City faded. Kayla called, answered. What? Look at Lucas. Think of you fatherless. Felt empty, didn't know loss. Sorry for shower. All. No. Forgive? Markers blurred. Maybe, but not staying. Where? Away. Lucas wailed behind. Safe arrival? Maybe. Hun. Group text, thanks for seeing me. Worth it. Phone off. Radio up, song of release. Laughed at irony. DNA tied us. But choice freed me. Burned bridges singed. But peace bloomed in ashes. Family? Not blood, choices. They'd chosen exclusion, I chose me. For once. M was enough.